stay locked in, stay focused, no matter what kind of tomfoolery is going on around before the match. And you notice how Tai Conti, once that bell rang, she switched into another gear with her eyes right away.
Anthony, going back to our earlier conversation, as you train in professional wrestling, how much time do you find yourself spending, like what percentage of time do you find yourself spending on keeping your boxing skills sharp?
Oh, fantastic move. I was a boxer for 18 years, so listen, it's like riding a bicycle. You never forget it. I haven't got to train in boxing much anymore because I don't forget it. It's within me. It's instilled in me. So all the time I train in wrestling, and I'm sure Tai Conti's the same. But
a cover here, great counter there by Tesha Price.
Now for a judoka, it is the same thing. You don't. I mean, once you hit a level, a high brown or a brown belt, I should say, or any kind of level Dan of a black belt. Yeah, I'm not saying you should stop training, but to your point, Anthony, no, you kind of, it's like riding a bike, like you said.
I think one of the great transitions is the fact that when you're an elite athlete in one sport, you have that dedication, the determination, the work ethic that it requires to get to the top in one sport. You can just repackage that and use it in professional wrestling, and that's what I'm doing, and that's what Tai Conti's done.
Tai Conti, very early in her professional wrestling career. She's got a very bright future ahead of her as she avoids those strikes from Tesha Price, and now
that knee bar, very nice how she did that, right?
Yeah, brought her over the bottom rope, and so adding even more pressure onto it.
Yeah, I was very impressed with that creativity of being smart and having that ring awareness.
Ooh, went for the pump kick. Gets brought into the ring, pinning predicament here.
Good job by Tesha where she did that schoolgirl there. Whoa, nice forearm.
And did you see how Tai Conti turned her back and walked off? I think that was some frustration there. Getting caught sleeping by Tesha Price.
Yeah, right now, I'm sorry, Tai is rocked. Go ahead, Anthony.
No, I was going to say frustration and a bit of inexperience, I think, as well. Going back to the earlier point I was making a moment ago is, whether it's judo, boxing, wrestling, it's a fight. It's a fight situation, so that all helps as well, you know. It's a slightly different art form, but it's still a fight. End of the day, two young men, two young women duking it out to see who's the best.
And right now, we're at a bit of a stalemate. Both women down, struggling to get up to their feet. We see Anna Jay in -1 in Tai Conti's corner. Ooh, wow. Blocking the strike with her boot was Tai Conti.
Building up a lot of quick speed, first step explosion. Tai Conti is on those short clothesline. There's that drop side Nagi, which he does so well. Here comes a third right now. There it is.
And Taz, she did such a great job capturing the hand of Tesha Price and then rip-cording her out and pulling her back in to that judo throw. Oh!
That strike was nasty. Well, yeah, that side Nagi, that drop side Nagi is usually done with a gi. So she's being creative because there's no gi to hold, to wrap or hook. Or
yeah, maintaining control of her opponent's wrist. Oh!
Nice.
Blistering elbow strike right on the nose.
For us layman's, Taz, what's a gi?
Gi's a uniform. It's a jacket. You know, it's a jacket and with pants, you know, so it's a uniform, jacket and pants. And it's a weapon. You use it as an advantage. You can use it to choke someone out or get an arm bar or any kind of submission on someone using your gi or theirs to your advantage.
Gotcha. Thanks.
You got it.
Tai KO! Man. Wow. And did you hear, she called her shot before, and she said, "You're done," and that proved to be 100% correct.
The winner of this match, Tai Conti.
Enter 99.
99, -1.
-1, yes.
And Tai Conti, I think important to point out, not officially
laying out the challenge to Shaq and Jade last week on Dynamite. Red Velvet in action next. Some of Jade giving up a lot of size to Jade, too.
Red Velvet, Alex Gracia, collar and elbow tie. Velvet takes the wrist of Gracia, really wrenching it. Gracia, though, rolls through.
Yeah, sometimes if someone puts a ton of pressure on it, like Red Velvet did, a roll is the right way to go. Take that momentum.
Velvet moving with confidence, moving with purpose. Very smooth here in the early goings, Taz.
Yeah, no doubt about it. We got caught right there, though. But yeah, no, she definitely is. She was moving smoothly. Now she got caught in the front headlock.
Gracia wrenching the wrist of Velvet. Velvet, got spun around. Gracia drops her down and control of the left arm, putting pressure on that shoulder.
Sometimes that's a good counter out of that arm bar, is to get wrist control arm wringer, and then she goes into, does Red Velvet, a full Nelson.
Gracia whip out of the ropes. Velvet went for a swing. Gracia able to avoid contact, waist lock.
Arm drag, nice.
And drops the elbow across the left arm. Alex Gracia really keeping the pressure on here, Taz.
Yeah, smart to key lock that arm right there on the mat. Try to keep Red Velvet down, but that's a tough task.
Red Velvet created some distance, pulled Gracia into a side headlock, an arm drag of her own from Velvet. Velvet with the fingers interlaced on the hand of Gracia. Now climbs up, twisting arm drag. Very disorienting for your opponent, Taz.
Sure thing. Gracia now not knowing what's going up. It just got dropped there by Red Velvet.
A leg lariat stopped Gracia in her tracks. Red Velvet reversed out of the corner. Escaped, boot to the midsection.
That's almost directed right at Jade. The way she, I don't know, something made me think she was thinking of Jade right there.
Oh, I think so too, Taz. Red Velvet and Jade have, knee to the midsection there by Gracia.
Oh, that was something.
We've seen them cross paths a few times on Dynamite, and it's not been pleasant for Red Velvet. Oh, axe kick across the back of the head of
sunset flip here, maybe, yeah.
Gracia. Yep, sunset flip rolled her through, but Gracia counters drop kick.
Gracia got all of that drop kick.
Taking a moment to appeal to the crowd here. Might have been a mistake, maybe. Not, as she's got a crucifix over the ropes there.
Oh, mocking, yeah. Gracia mocking Red Velvet.
Gracia, senton off the middle rope, pulls her towards center, did Gracia, but Red Velvet able to kick out.
Reverse gut wrench right there. Or reverse waist lock, bear hug, whatever you want to call it. Try the roll. She might want to bridge when she goes on that roll on that pin cover attempt, so she don't pin herself.
See, Red Velvet was hand fighting with Gracia, and instead of going after the grip, hit that stunner. Red Velvet, bit of a misdirection there. Clothesline, another one. Oop. Bobbing and weaving as Red Velvet kicked to the top of the knee. Oh, man. That rolling soul butt to the head of the opponent has got Alex Gracia dazed, or maybe not. Cazadora into the Bulldog.
She might just about get her here. I mean, Alex Gracia taking a hell of a beating.
Standing moonsault, press 1, 2.
Over rotated shoulder was up. I think Posey caught it. That's why he hesitated for a second.
Red Velvet keeping her eyes on Alex Gracia. Knees to the back. Gracia staggers out towards center. Boot to the side of the head. Red Velvet covers, hooks the far leg, and that is it.
The winner of this match, Red Velvet.
Well, Taz,